Well, take a look at Spokane Falls. Rivers and streams across the inland Northwest continue to surge as record temperatures are rapidly melting the area's snowpack. Meanwhile, that melting snow is putting the Coeur River at the risk of flooding.
So KREM 2's Cody Proctor traveled to North Idaho today, where the rising water may be putting a community in danger.
The water here in Cataldo is already very high. Right now we're at Site 49 of CDA River RV. Now this is typically an RV spot, but the water has actually pushed this out and taken it out of commission. Now usually the water is over there with the Coeur River, but right now it's right here. And according to the National Weather Service, we're seeing a lot of issues with rising waters. As of Thursday afternoon, the Coeur River here was just a foot under what is considered minor flood stage. And over the next few days, the Weather Service is expecting more issues with not only this river, but also with other rivers and creeks around the inland Northwest. It's not all fun and games when it comes to the sunshine, especially when it leads to flooding. For CDA River RV in Cataldo, it's meant losing customers.
A lot of refunds, and right now we had customers we had to turn away today because we'll be evacuating tomorrow.
According to the National Weather Service, the inland Northwest is seeing rising water levels thanks to the recent warm weather, melting the snow up in the mountains, as well as the recent rain. Now, with more active weather on the horizon, service hydrologist Robin Fox with the National Weather Service says there's cause for concern.
That wet weather is really going to cause a lot of our areas, creeks and rivers, to spike up.
Areas of concern include the Coeur River at Cataldo, the St. Joe River at St. Mary's, and the Kettle River up in northern Washington. Because of that, several flood watches and warnings are already in place.
When you hear the term watch, it means just that, just wait and watch. Things aren't happening quite yet, but it's looking quite favorable. When we get into a warning, a flood warning, that means that flooding is occurring or imminent.
So what should people do if they're in an area that's flooding? Fox says they should go to higher ground and to avoid driving through it because it doesn't take much for it to become dangerous. As for CDA River RV, there's already light at the end of the weekend for them.
It's only for a couple of days, so it's not terrible, and we'd rather be safe than sorry.
Fox also says with the expected stormy weather, there's also the chance for flash flooding. She says some areas that can be prone to it are rivers and creeks with steep terrain, as well as burn scars, which could see flooding and flood risks even years after a fire. In Cataldo, Cody Proctor, KREM 2 News.